Project 2 Modeling of Mask Roller Press. Task 1 Modeling of the upper cover. Lecturer, Chen Xiaoyun. Hello, everyone. In this lesson, we will learn about the modeling of the mask roller press. As we all know, during the epidemic period, masks were like small security guards in our lives. It is a key medical and anti-epidemic material. In the global battle against COVID-19, many companies have overcome difficulties and are operating at full capacity. Mask production continues to speed up. A small mask is not only an equipment for medical personnel to fight the epidemic, but also a tool to protect the health of the people. The shield also witnesses the powerful capabilities of Made in China. So, how are masks produced? Please watch the video. 2 rolls of non-woven fabric and melt-blown fabric are hot-pressed into one, and then passed through the tiny teeth on the tooth roller to press the mask fabric into a pattern. And then the ear straps are welded to the mask through ultrasonic processing. Then fold the mask in half and cut it with a knife roller to separate the single piece of mask from the roll. Finally, after sterilization and disinfection, the mask is ready. Through the production of masks during the epidemic, we can deeply feel the professional glory of technicians. The social status of skilled workers is a weather vane, reflecting the value orientation of an era. We should all establish the belief of respecting and advocating skills, and give full play to the professional value of robots in the country's critical moments. Next, we first learn the upper cover modeling of the mask roller press. The upper cover is an assembly component of the matrix of the mask roller press. It can seal the mechanism and facilitate the hoisting of the mechanism. Through drawing analysis, the upper cover is divided into the following parts. 1. Substrate. 2. Lifting ring boss. 3. Assembly holes. 4. Process chamfering composition. For each component, our proposed modeling approach is as follows. 1. Substrate. Constructed by sketch, extrude, and mirror feature. 2. Lifting ring boss. Constructed by sketch and extrude. 3. Assemble holes. Constructed by hole. 4. Process chamfering. Constructed by chamfer. We will divide the upper cover modeling part into 2 parts for explanation. In this lesson, we studied part 1 first. Next, we will open the UG software and go through the modeling process of reading drawings, correcting errors, refining to master the method of the modeling of the upper cover. Please pay attention to cultivating the professional qualities of precision, diligence, standardization, and innovation. Open UG. Let's draw the upper cover. Click on New. Select Modeling Method. Rename upper cover. The location of folder. Select the appropriate folder. Click on OK. Go to Modeling page. Click on Menu. Click on Sketch in Preferences. Set basic environment for sketch. Change expression to value. Uncheck continuous auto dimensioning. Click on OK. Open web browser. Drag the image of upper cover to web browser. Magnify the image. First, let's draw the upper body of the machine. Click Sketch. Select Default XY Plane. Click on OK. Select Rectangle, R. Select from Center. Draw a rectangle at 2 points. Set one of the lines to horizontal. By the dimensions we see that the length is 198. And the width is 155. Click on Rapid Dimension, D. Length is 198. Width is 155. There are gaps on the upper and lower sides of the body. We will start drawing its shape. Click on line, L. Draw a vertical line. Set it as a reference line. Select Profile, Z. Draw the approximate shape of the graphic 1/4 outline. Pick a point from the dotted line to draw the shape of the gap. Mirror the drawing shape to the other side. Find Mirror Curve under the More Curve option. Select Single Curve. Select Centerline Curve. Mirror it. Click on OK. Next, we need to depend on the size and position of the graphic to define the shape and the location of this curve. Click on Rapid Dimension, D. The angle here is 45 degrees. Line endpoints are constrained to this position. Click on the endpoint. Reselect the line. The constraint relation is set to point on line. The width of the gap is 14. Click on Rapid Dimension, D. The label height is 14. The dimensions at both ends are 83. From this endpoint to this endpoint size is 83. Then mirror the constrained curve to the other side. Select Mirror Curve command. Select the Single Curve mode as the selection method. Select the curves to be mirrored in turn. Select Centerline, X-axis. Mirror graphics to the other side. Take another look. The color of the sketch has all turned green. It indicates that the graphic has been fully constrained. Click on Finish Sketch. The body of the end cover is created by Extrude. Click on Extrude. The curve selection method is Area Boundary Curve. Select the inside of the closed area. The extrusion height is set to 17 according to the drawing. Click on OK. At this point, we have completed the construction of the body of the end cover. Next, let's complete the construction of several cavities inside the drawing. Click on Sketch. Select the default plane. Click on OK. First, draw a reference line. Right-click line, L. Set line as reference. Mark the position of the reference line as 45 degrees from the X-axis. Draw another horizontal reference line. Sketch the shape of the lower right triangular cavity sketch. In the first quadrant of the graph, select Profile, Z. Draw similar drawings in approximate locations. Triangular shape. Mark the size and position of the triangle. Through the drawings, we see the distance from this line to the center line. is half of 10, which is 5. On the other side, the width of the middle rib is 12. Then the distance of this line from the center line is 6. And the dimensions at both ends. From the right triangle cavity to the left mirror cavity. The size of the end lines on both sides is 120. The dimension from the end line to the center, which is half the total length, is 60. After the triangle marking is completed, we will draw the shape of the cavity in the first quadrant of the drawing. Click on Profile, Z. Draw its outline at the approximate position. Note that rounded corners should not be drawn at this time. First, constrain this diagonal line to be parallel to the 45-degree dotted line. Then, look at the picture. The dimensions of the drawing show that the dimension from this line to the center line is 10 divided by 2 equals 5. The upper horizontal line reaches the top line. From the drawing we see that the dimension is 6. Similarly, the software has automatically captured their parallel relationship between this line and this line to meet the drawing requirements. The width dimension is also 6. The dimension of the rightmost endpoint above is 118. From the left endpoint to the right endpoint. Then its dimension to the center line is 118 divided by 2. Let's take another look at the constraints of this line. The position offset of this line and the 45-degree dotted line is also half of 12, which is 6. By here, the required graphics are already fully constrained. Set this line drawn from the origin in the direction of the x-axis as a reference. Finish sketch. Select Extrude. The selection box here is changed to automatically judge the curve. Select the sketch just drawn. Direction vector by default. Start at 0 and end at. Until next. Change Boolean to subtract. Click on OK. Make the cavity of 1/4 of the graphic. Then, click on Edge Blend to operate the side edges inside the cavity. Looking at the drawing, we see that the size of the rounded corners is not noted as R4. Change the radius of the rounded corners to 4. Select all edges that need to be rounded. Similarly, select the triangle's 3 side edges. Click OK after selecting. After the edge blend is completed, expand more and select Mirror feature. In the Mirror feature, click on Part Navigator and select the 2 features just made. Select Edge Blend feature, press Shift. Select the Extrude feature and select both features together. Select Middle YZ plane for mirror plane. Click on Apply. Select Feature again. Select the last 3 features of the navigator together. Then select Mirror plane as XZ plane. Click on OK. Show the drawing. At this point, the symmetrical cavities of the 4 quadrants of the drawing have been completed. Have you learned the part 1 of the modeling of the upper cover? Please answer the following questions. This is the end of this lesson. Thank you.